Hey YouTube, this is NeoNexudus here with a deck update. Today I'm going to show you my Chaos Zombie deck list. This is going to be the build up until the next set comes out with the Ache Seed support and Pain Painter and Blue Blooded Oni, so I'm going to have to try and work a way to get them in here. So let's start with the monsters. I've got Trag, as the deck suggests, double Chaos Sorcerer. Personal tech, even though I hate that word, Dark Dust Spirit. People never see him coming. People may say it's a bad card because he returns to your hand, but quite frankly, with the swarming that zombies can create, especially after Pain Painter comes out, he's just too good not to run. One tribute to nuke all face-up monsters on the field, I think so. Double Cyber Dragon. Double Zombie Master. Mizuki, he needs to go up. Double Goblin Zombie, trying to figure out a way to fit in a third. Second Commander, Sangan, Double Krebons, Plague, Triple Raikou, Glot Bulb, and Double Veiler. Now, on main deck, Double Veiler because, well, he's a bloody brilliant card. It goes well with the Chaos Engine. You know, it's an easy light to the grave rather than sitting on a Raikou or trying to tribute off or synchro with a Cyber Dragon. It's just a quick, no, you're not having that effect. Light in the graveyard. So, yeah. Moving on to the spells. Whoops. I run the staples, obviously. Reborn, Hole, Trunade. I like to call this a Staple 6, Book of Moon, and Double MST. One Book of Life, one Allure, one Etelli, another personal tech of mine, Hand Destruction, get things in the graveyard faster, and it can also disrupt your opponent's plays as well. And our main deck, Double Zombie World. I didn't originally main deck Double Zombie World, but I thought that it's just too good a card not to run. Saves me using Pot of Avarice. Yes, I don't get the hand advantage, but at least I get to special summon nearly anything I like from the graveyard. So it gives me access to the opponent's graveyard if I want to nick one of their monsters with Zombie Master. It gives me access to things like Raikous and Cyber Dragons and what have you from my own deck. So yeah, wish they brought out like a Gravekeeper's Commandant for like Zombie World. I know there's that stupid card which you have to summon him, then tribute him, and he's not special summonable again, which is just a waste of a card. Okay, so then our main deck, Double Bottomless, one Compulse, Double Bribe, Torrential, Mirror, and Called Haunted. Nothing particularly special about the traps. Sometimes I find Compulse is better than Bottomless, sometimes I find Bottomless is better than Compulse, so I orientate generally between the two. Sometimes I'll go down to one Bottomless or no Bottomlesses and run double Compulse because I've got a second one in the side deck. And other times I just want to fit other stuff in, so I can take out one Bottomless, well, the two Bottomless for like a second Compulse and a D Prison if I wanted to, so I run that in the side deck as well. Moving on to the extra deck, Justice Decisive Armour, highly underrated card, brilliant card against the counter fairies, been running him for ages, brilliant against any form of light deck. And he's level 10, he's easy to synchro into. I'll go as Zombie Master, Pitch, Plague Spreader, Revive, Goblin Zombie, top deck for Plague, go into this guy. It'll be easy to go into a Pain Painter as well, being another level 2 tuner. So, yeah, he's a 3300 beat stick. If the opponent controls a light type, I can either destroy one set card they control, send one card from my hand to the graveyard to destroy spells and traps the opponent controls, or discard all cards in my hand to make the opponent discard every single light type monster in their hand and burn them for damage for each, which is pretty sweet. Because you know how them fairies love their hand advantage. Go at this guy, discard entire hand, so it's a few zombies. Make them lose their entire hand, burn them for damage, start swarming back with Mizukis and things like that. So yeah, brilliant. Trish, I mean, come on. Mistworm as well, because I find that sometimes Mistworm is better than Trish. If I want that bit more offensive, I'll go for Mistworm, because you can bounce three stuff off the field and swing for a nice 2/5. Can mean game. Trish only hits one card on the field, so you kind of have to really choose it right, because they can always chain a compulse or something to it. Yes, it takes a card from the hand and the graveyard as well, but Mistworm is still very nice. RDA, I mean, 3K beat stick that just blows up defense. Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler Archfiend. Now, some people don't run this card, but I choose to because of all the targeting effects like D-prisons and bottomlesses and things like that. So I just pay a grand, negate it, and swing for 2/7. Dark End Dragon. You should make this by going Chaos Sorcerer plus Plague Spreader Zombie. Really nice card. It gets around the whole destruction effect thing. You know, before I remember going into this guy, it actually won me the game because I went Chaos Sorcerer, remove blah 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 card, and that was it. I'd leave it on that. And then they went Synchronous Stardust. They tried to attack, but I negated it somehow. And when it was my turn, I went into Dark End and paid his requirement of 500 attack points to send a monster on the opponent's side of the opponent's side of the field to the graveyard. So he gets around Stardust and other such annoying cards. So I find he's pretty good. Stardust himself, Scrap Archfiend, 2/7 beta, level 7. 1 Black Rose, 1 Arcanite. Yeah, 1 Catastar. Your nose a bit in the wrong place. 1 Guy runs over Stardust. Brio. And number 39, Utopia, as I like to call him, Aspiring Emperor Hope, because that is his original name. Real easy to go into with zombies. Going to invest in a Steel Swarm Roach, because, you know, both Utopia and Roach are good, but Roach is slightly better, but has weaker attack. That's the thing you've got to watch out for. So, yeah, Utopia or Hope, pretty good card in zombies right now. Just Zombie Master and Goblin Zombie, or 2 Zombie Masters going to this guy. Pretty cool. Moving on to the side deck, I side deck 1 Colossal against things like Sabres and Samurais, etc. A 2nd Black Rose, just in case I think I need that double destruction. Magical Android, because I main deck Utopia or Hope, whichever you want to call him. Otherwise I will have him main decked if I think I need the extra life points or the extra light monster in the grave, or just a nice 2/4 beta, you know. Chimeric Fortress Dragon, because I do run double Soul Dragon in the main deck, so if I go up against Machiners or some sort of machine deck, I can just go Soul Dragon, bomb. Gauze, I rotate between Gauze and Trag, so you know, kind of a personal choice to run Trag instead of Gauze. I find Gauze too situational, having 0 cards on the field. I've nearly always got a back row, and if I main deck in Zombie World, you know, that's going to be on the field as well. So Gauze is in the side deck for now. The 3rd Goblin Zombie I'm trying to main deck, so if you have any suggestions, guys, please hit me up. Pot of Avarice, just in case I decide to take out the Zombie Worlds. He's there if I think I need him, because he did work rather well before in the main deck, but now I put him in the side deck, so it's like my side deck is mainly cards I couldn't fit into the main deck, or little trial cards and things like that. So then I run 1 Nobleman, double Econ for them Royal Decree decks, 3rd Bribe for fairies, Royal Decree, etc. D-Prison, Compulse, and Double Dust against Sams, Gravekeepers, etc. That's another thing on Zombie World, it gets rid of Necro Valley, and I'm not forced to waste like a Dust Tornado or an MST. I just play my Zombie World and I can start dominating. So yeah guys, that's the deck. Tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what I can do better. As you notice, I'm not running Reaper. I don't like Reaper. I think Reaper's crap. He's too easily destroyed, especially in this targeting format. Everything targets, well, most things target, and Reaper just blows up. I know you can revive him, but it's kind of stupid. Plus the whole, oh, Reaper's better than Marshmelon because he makes your opponent neg 1. Yeah, but then you're leaving him in attack position. You have to defend him with your back row, which could be used later on in the game. I just think Spirit Reaper's too much of a liability card. If I could, I'd fit in Marshmelon into this deck because I think he's just brilliant. So yeah. Anyway, all suggestions welcome. If you can, convince me to run Reaper, which will be pretty darn hard, guys, because I really don't like that card. The only way I'd ever run Reaper is to go into that Dead Space Celestial Dragon thing, Exceed, that's coming out next set. Anyway, this is NeoNexudus signing up.